I'll do my best.
You haven't forgotten anything, have you, Eska? You push yourself too hard sometimes.
That's not true. I'll be fine. Well then, I'm off.
I'm just concerned. I mean, you becoming a government official is just...
You worry too much. You treat me like a child, no matter how old I get. Oh no! Look at the time! I can't be late on my first day. My name is Eska Malier. I was born and raised on an apple orchard here in Kolsate, a small outpost town. My skills are alchemy, which my mother taught me when I was really young. I'm only a beginner, though. Still, now I'm the only person in town who can do any alchemy at all. That's why I'm helping the town government in order to earn a little money. And they decided to take me on as an official member of the civil service starting today. I still have a lot to learn, but I'm gonna do my best for this town.
Oh, there you are, Eska.
Miss Marion, I hope I'll be able to live up to your expectations.
Don't worry, just keep doing what you've been doing for us.
Would you mind letting me do the speaking? We don't want the rules of order to break down out here.
Oh, sorry, Branch Manager Grumman.
Now, there's no need to be too formal. You can keep calling me Colland, or Manager if you need to.
Yes, thank you. Manager?
Now, starting today, you'll be an official member of the Frontier Special Investigation Bureau. As you're aware, we're quite short-handed. Since you already know how we work, it'll be great having you here.
I see. Well, I'm not sure if I've been all that helpful in the past, but...
Don't be so modest. We brought you on board precisely because we feel you are necessary. But, unlike before, you will have much more responsibility. I hope you're up to the task. That said, now that you're an official for Kolsate, We need you to put forth all your efforts for the town's sake.
Of course.
Good. We're not too strict about divisions and assignments, so we'll end this meeting here. Marion?
Understood. Shall we go, Eska?
Yes. Well then, Mr. Manager, if you'll excuse me.
Well, hopefully this will solve our staffing problems at R&D. I'll leave the rest to Marion. Still, 2 alchemists.
I know you've already been here in the past since you've helped us before.
Well, you always seem so busy, Marion.
I suppose you're right. But you're not an outsider anymore, you know? So I'm really gonna start cracking the whip.
Yes, ma'am. Where should I start?
About that, you're actually not the only new kid we have today. I'm really sorry, but would you mind waiting a bit?
Excuse me, is this the R&D division?
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you. I'm the research lead around here, Marion Quinn. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Marion, who's this?
Like I was saying, he's the other new member joining the R&D team. Now, why don't you introduce yourself, Eska?
Huh? Oh, I'm Atelier.
My name is Logix Fixario. I'm still not entirely sure how you...
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Logix.
As do I.
Oh, you kids. That was a stiff introduction. Relax a little. You'll be working together a lot.
Yes. I suppose you're right. I'll do my best.
Sorry.
By the way, ma'am, where is the rest of the team?
There's technically one more member, but because of a mission, I'm afraid we're all we have today.
Is that normal? This seems rather, small for a team.
It is quite small. In fact, we shouldn't even be operating considering how short-handed we are.
Now that you mention it, when I helped you out before, you didn't have many members either. Why?
Truth is, R&D's always been understaffed and unable to operate, and that led to poor marks from above. When I was put in charge, the entire department...
Problems, did it?
Absolutely not. That father of mine, I'll give you a promotion, my foot. He stuck me in middle management, so I have to do paperwork all day, and there's no such thing as overtime.
Sounds like you've been through quite a bit.
But all that ends today. Now I have 2 brilliant underlings. And both of you are alchemists. Now nobody can tell me my R&D department's just a bunch of dropouts.
You mean you're an alchemist too, Logix? What a coincidence! There's so much about alchemy that I never learned. It would be amazing if you could teach me.
I see. Well, I'll do my best, but I'm not sure that I know enough to teach others either. Still, it's uncommon to hire on 2 alchemists at the same time.
I know, right? That's what I asked for on the application, but I never expected my request to come through.
I see. So that's what happened.
At any rate, I'm gonna put the both of you right to work. You're gonna help me raise our ratings and make people realize that we're the best our division has to offer.
I'll do my best. So I have to work with a boy now? He looks really capable, but I'm a little nervous.
Hello! I've returned! Right, Linka? Let me introduce you to Logi. He's one of the alchemists joining us today.
I've heard about you.
This is Linka. I suppose she would be your senior here.
Oh, she's the one you said was out on a mission?
Yes, she has a lot of assignments to keep the monsters at bay. In fact, your next deployment's been decided. She might be a little rough around the edges, but she knows how to swing a sword. Feel free to ask her for help.
It's good to meet you, Eska, Logi. Let's do our best, yeah?
It's nice to meet you as well, Linka.
All right. Well, time for your first job. Oh, but before that, Logi, you don't really know much about Colsate, right?
Only what was in the file. I tried to find out as much as I could.
Well, Eska grew up here, so she knows all about the town. If you're ever confused or lost, go and ask her. Bob, we've got a request to fix the windmill down at the apple orchard.
The windmill? Now that you mention it, I heard there were some problems with it.
I've already sent someone from maintenance to figure out what's wrong. But I'd like the two of you to find out what's going on down there. Show Logi around town while you're at it.
Show him around? Yes, I understand. I'll be fine.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your consideration.
Don't mention it. You two'd better get to know each other, because you're going to be doing a lot of work together. If you ever have any questions, come find me or Linka.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? It's our job as seniors to help teach the newcomers.
Sorry, but with all the missions outside, I really don't know the town that well myself.
Oh my goodness. Well, you make sure you're able to answer any questions these two might have. You got it?
Understood.
Well then, we'll be counting on you, Linka.
I will do my best.
You two never change, do you? But Linka does go out a lot, and I'd love to hear more of her stories.
Well then, shall we be going?
Sure, Mr. Logix?
You can just call me Logi. I'm not used to being addressed so formally.
Okay, Logi, is there anything you would like to see?
Well, I saw a large ranch on my way here. I was curious what that was.
Oh, that's our apple orchard. My parents' house is actually an orchard, too. Colsate has a lot of orchards. Our town specializes in producing apples, you know? And they're delicious.
I see. Perhaps I should try one later. If your parents run an orchard, why did you become a government worker?
I thought about that too, but since I can use alchemy, I thought I should be putting my skill, and I want to use my alchemy to help as many people as I can. And my father actually agreed. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous right now.
How about we keep on going? Show me the way, Eska.
You got it. Let's head over to one of the apple orchards. They're right on the outskirts of town. We should go back to the apple orchard. The path will take us right there. All right, here we are. This is one of Colsate's prides and joys, our apple orchards.
Thanks, Eska. I know a lot more about the town.
Oh, it's nothing. If there's anything else you want to know, feel free to ask me.
This is a beautiful tree. Is it an apple tree too?
Yes, supposedly it's the oldest tree.
Eska, what are you doing here?
Huh? Brother, I should be asking you that. What about your work?
I'm doing it. Apparently this windmill's been having...
Nice to meet you. My name's Logi. I've been assigned to the R&D department starting today.
Oh, the new kid from the city. Marian's told me about you. I'm Alwyn. Eska and I are cousins, actually.
Cousins? So when she called you brother just now...
We're really close. He's an engineer who knows just about everything there is to know about airships.
I see. An engineer. Well, it's my pleasure.
Don't be...
I see. Well, I guess I'll work on that, Alwyn.
Well, it's a pleasure for me, too. Don't be shy about asking questions around here, either.
Brother, you sure get to know people really fast, huh?
We're gonna be working together a lot. No need to be such strangers, right?
I guess you have a point, but why do I feel like I'm lost here?
Do you? That's not like you. I hope you do a little better in your lessons.
What lessons? I haven't heard anything about that.
It's nothing too difficult. Marian told me to show you kids the ropes. So I guess that makes me something like your instructor now. Start looking forward to it.
You're an airship engineer, but you repair windmills and teach as well? That's quite a handful.
Well, engineering is just a part of what I do. In all honesty, I'm more of a jack of all trades.
So, what exactly should we be doing?
Yeah, about that. You think you can help me find someone named Clone? I need to check some things on that windmill, and she just went and disappeared.
Miss Clone? Does she work for the branch?
Clone manages the apple orchard, and she means a lot to me too. Does looking for people count as our lessons? I wouldn't think so.
Oh, yeah, no, I guess it doesn't. Think of it more as a prerequisite to my class. Anyway, Marian will fill you in with the details. First, we should really find Clone.
Got it. It's really strange for her to leave the orchard, though. Maybe she went shopping in the square. I think I found something good. It's a barrel! It's a barrel! Ha! Ha!
So this is the town's...
Okay, if we find Clone, we'll tell her to head over to the depot to meet you.
Thanks.
You know...
This is a stop for airships after all. Merchants use this depot to transport their goods, too.
Gotcha. So, this Clone person, what's she like?
Let's see. She's very... unique and not human.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You'll understand as soon as you meet her. But...
Running some errands?
Oh, hello, Mr. Duke.
What an energetic little scamp you are! I'd better step up my game, too! And who might this young fella be?
Logi. I'm working at the local branch starting today.
You don't say. The name's Duke. I run a bar right over there. Hey, now that I see you up close, you're a handsome one, aren't you? I was a looker myself back in the day. I had a massive sword in one hand, taking down dragons left and right. Oh, and the adventures! And the ladies!
I see.
Whoa there! Was I interrupting something?
Interrupting? No, that's not true at all. Aren't you about to open up shop now?
Something like that.
Oh, right. Have you seen Clone anywhere? We're looking for her right now.
Clone? Can't say that I have. Is it urgent?
I don't believe it's an emergency, but any information you could tell us would help.
Well, if you didn't find her at the orchard, then odds are she went to the depot to drop off her apples.
You're right. She doesn't necessarily have to be shopping there.
Of course, I don't have any evidence one way or another. I hope you find her soon, though. Sure thing. Say, after you've taken it.
We would love to. If Clone went to the deep...
We'll find out.
So, Eska works for the town now, huh? Feels like only yesterday she was just a child. Now look at her.
No kidding. It took me forever for you to start treating me like a real man.
Hello, Mr. Heisen. Yes, we're still new and might need your help down the line, but I'm glad to say hi to you again.
Oh, let me introduce you. This is Heisman, the best engineer I know here in town.
My name is Logi. I've been assigned to the R&D division. Pleased to meet you.
You must be the other kids starting the same time as Eska. It's good to get some young blood around here. Why don't you join me instead? I'm sure I could turn you into a fine mechanic with no formal training.
Me? I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm really cut out for it.
Boss, maybe you shouldn't be swiping team members from Marion. You're gonna get it later on.
Ah, the young lady who's chronically understaffed, huh? Yeah, I'd better steer clear, as the saying goes. Jokes aside, I'm glad to meet the two of you.
Do you mind if I ask, how can this town support such a large depot? I heard that shops and businesses attract a lot of people, but still, it seems very well maintained.
Well, you see, that's because of the unexplored ruins.
Ruins? Now that you mention it, there was a mention of ruins in the documents. What are they?
They're ruins, floating in the sky not too far from here. People began to call them the unexplored ruins. This town was first built as a hub for sending researchers to the ruin.
So, these floating ruins are confirmed to exist, but no one's been there? Why not use airships?
That's the thing, we can't. The airstream there's so turbulent, it's impossible to approach them.
Not only that, but there's rubble floating in the air. You get caught up in that, kiss your ship bye-bye.
I see. So no one's actually gone into them. This is the first I've heard of ruins like that.
Isn't it strange? Ever since I was a child, it's been one of my dreams to visit those ruins. Doesn't the fact that no one's ever explored them before just make you want to do it even more?
I suppose so.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
What are you talking about? Reaching the unexplored ruins is a dream everyone in Colsate shares.
It's true. Now that you're a government official here, you better remember stuff like this.
I see. All right, I'll try to remember.
But the fact that we can't get there is what makes this story such a fairy tale. Now, you kids still have work to do, right? Well, get to it.
By the way, have you two found Clone A yet?
No, we thought we might find her here at the depot, but I guess not.
It's hard to think that we missed her along the way. Do you think she could be back at the branch office?
Why would Clone be there?
Good idea. I need to talk to Marion anyway, so I'll walk with you.
We're at the town entrance. The only other path leads to the local branch. Are you sure she's in town?
I really don't think she'd leave. There are quite a few monsters outside.
My, oh my. Is something the matter, Eska? What are you doing here?
There you are! We were looking all over for you!
Me? Did I forget something?
That's not what I meant. Owen was looking for you, Clone.
I finished the maintenance on the windmill, so I wanted to let you know.
Is that so? Well, please forgive me for leaving. I expected it to take more time. That is why I came to see how Eska was doing at the branch. We appear to have missed one another.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. I'd be pretty worried about Eska working for the state, too.
Ugh, you two always treat me like a little kid.
Is this Miss Clonet?
Colsate Apple Orchards. Pardon me, but may I have your name?